couple is using the camera to record their happy life. But the girl, while watching the playback of the image, said there was a third person in the room. The boy was stunned by the woman's words.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Someone's here.
Ashley, there's nobody here. Nobody.
George at the party has just finished talking to a woman when he gets punched in the face. All the people at the party could see was George waving his arms uncontrollably in the air. It turns out that George is an American researcher of stealth technology, but transparent people need to be injected with inhibitors every once in a while. Otherwise, the transparent person's skin will fester and eventually die within a month. The role of transparent people is to help members of Congress to destroy their opponents, but Michael, the transparent man, to prevent the military's misunderstanding. He began to kill Abul. After Michael solved all of the congressman's opponents, he lost his value, so the congressman began to suspend the supply of inhibitors to Michael. Without the inhibitor, Michael had to find the information of the inhibitor himself. George told Michael the key information of the inhibitor. So Michael, who got the information, intended to leave, but George wanted to notify the police and picked up the phone. Michael killed George directly to prevent him from notifying the police. Michael then disappeared from the hotel. Agents Lisa and Turner were called to the crime, and they were told that a man had been murdered in the hotel. The scene shows the killer leaving the scene barefoot with blood, but no one saw the killer. Just as Turner and Lisa are reasoning, someone from the Department of Defense shows up. They say the case is being managed by them and tell Turner to pull back. Turner and Lisa had to return to the police station. As Turner and Lisa begin to complain, they are given a new assignment to protect a Dr. McGee. Turner and Lisa looked around the house and arranged a division of labor. Lisa is in charge of the door, and Turner stays in the car not far away. Everything is arranged very well. In the evening, Michael spotted a couple. The woman was wearing a bikini, and the man had a camera in front of him. The two were ready to record a beautiful moment, but when the woman was about to undress in front of the camera, a figure approached. It turned out that Michael was observing the environment of the doctor's house and wanted to find an opportunity to enter the doctor's house. But the couple was startled by Michael. An orange cat passed by the door, and Lisa insisted on taking the cat home. When the kitten tried to leave, Lisa picked up the cat and took it directly home. At this point, Michael took the opportunity to enter the room, and the two agents did not know about this. There was a noise on the stairs, so Lisa went to check the room. When Lisa just went up to the second floor, when the vase in front of her was suddenly broken, Michael picked up the lamp and smashed it directly into Lisa. By the time Turner arrived, it was too late. Lisa's pupils were dilated and she was dead. At that moment, a large group of troops appeared outside the house with submachine guns, rushed into the house, and then a burst of gunfire came from the room. Feeling the danger, Turner took McGee and fled outside the house. Turner, who saw the congressman outside, was very angry. Turner thinks the congressman doesn't care about his and Lisa's lives as agents. Turner asked the congressman what was going on, but no one gave him an answer. That's when Michael dropped the bombs. After a burst of white light, Turner sensed that something was wrong. Turner, in order to understand what is happening now, so he took Maggie to escape. Michael also chased after Turner, and one by one the pedestrians who were directly hit by Michael fell to the ground. Turner crossed the road with Maggie without any problems, but Michael was not so lucky. Due to Michael's invisibility, he was hit by a passing car and flew off. Michael flew very high and landed heavily. Turner and Maggie escaped safely to the police station, but the chief asked Turner to hand Maggie over to the councilman for protection. But Turner was so upset about Lisa's death that he took the opportunity of the handover to escape from the police station with Maggie. The councilman sent all his officers to catch the two Turners, and he even issued a warrant for their arrest. After being interrogated by Turner, Maggie told Turner the truth. Turner also thus found out that there was originally a transparent person's existence. Michael was originally a soldier, and the experiment was very effective. But one day, the senator came to McGee and said that Michael was dead because the inhibitor had problems and the laboratory was disbanded. McGee went home. Until just now, McGee realized that this may be a conspiracy. Although transparent people cannot use their eyes to see, but if you feel with your heart, you can feel Michael's presence. The blind man in the video is talking to Michael. Michael found the colonel's room by talking to the blind man, so Michael kills the colonel, and it gets Maggie's contact information from the colonel. Then Margie gets a call from Michael. Michael threatens Maggie with the life of Maggie's sister and asks Maggie to meet him alone at the station. Maggie still came to the station for his sister. Turner also quietly hid. Margie was about to take his sister away, but in the panic, Michael grabbed Margie. Michael dragged Maggie into the fitting room of the store and asked her to strip naked. Michael wanted to turn Maggie into a transparent person as well, so that Maggie could only continue to make inhibiting potions, and he could also get inhibiting potions. And Michael took out the transparent potion, stabbed into Maggie's shoulder. At the critical moment, Turner arrives in time to fight with Michael against each other. McGee took the opportunity to escape, but Turner was no match for Michael. McGee was also caught by Michael and taken away. A large number of troops came to demand Turner's surrender. Turner had no choice but to inject Michael's potion into his arm. When the police arrived, Turner in the fitting room had disappeared. The congressman then used a special device to find Turner's location and grabbed a gun and chased after him. But the congressman was caught by Turner, who put a gun to the congressman's head and told him to back off. The congressman, backing up, was hit by the approaching pickup truck and killed. However, Michael has taken McGee to the lab, and McGee has managed to create the inhibitor. But Michael was worried that McGee would harm him. He first let McGee inject half of the inhibitor himself before he would inject. But after the injection of the inhibitor, Michael did not intend to let McGee go. Just when Michael was chasing McGee, Turner, who had become transparent, knocked Michael directly to the ground. Turner continued to chase Transparent, and he knocked Michael off the building. When Turner got out, he found only clothes left on the floor, and Michael had disappeared. Suddenly, Michael used a steel pipe to knock Turner to the ground. Then the two transparent people and wrestling together. When Turner was almost knocked down, Michael suddenly regained his body, became no longer transparent. It turns out that what McGee made before is not a suppressant at all. It is only made of rat poison. McGee also injected half of the drug. Now both of them are poisoned. They won't survive much longer. Turner took the opportunity to knock Michael to the ground to finish him off. Maggie was then taken to the hospital and managed to survive. Turner also became the new Invisible Man. This is the end of the film.